And action. What's up, folks? Welcome to Father Type, man. Hey, I'm excited. I'm on the way to pick up my first mentee. So Father Type is a nonprofit organization that I've started to help young men understand the importance of being father type. Father type is a concept that I've come up with. It's a way of being. It's an idea. It's a concept of how to be as a man, how to be aligned with our purpose as living beings, as people. And the idea is to help young men understand how important that is. Not only how important it is to be father type, to be men, how to conduct ourselves, but also how important it is to set goals, to have dreams, and to help support, guide, and cultivate that. That's the idea behind it. So my idea is, the initiative is buying dreams. Go out into the community, tap in with these young men, and in today's world, it's hard to get somebody's attention unless you're willing to pay for it, unless you're willing to offer some type of incentive to get somebody to really take you serious. That's just what it is, especially with this generation. It's all about $1. And I understand that. When I was young, I was all about $1. Shit. I was a hustler. Been a hustler all my life. So at the end of the day, the idea behind it is, I get it. For me to be able to get a young man to take me serious about me wanting to invest in him and wanting to mentor him and help guide him, then why not offer an incentive? So the idea behind it is buying dreams. So I'm offering each young man $100 to give me their time, to sit down and talk about what it is that they aspire to do. Whether they know it or not, we're going to tap in, we're going to figure out what it is that they aspire to do in their life. What is their dream? If they could have it their way, what would they do? Right? That's my job, to bring that shit out of them. And once we bring that out of them, now Father Type, the program, it's our responsibility to help cultivate that by the resources that may be needed to get there. The support, the guidance, the mentors, the mentorship that may be needed to get there. So it's really tapping into what they say they want to do, and it's a way to hold them accountable on what they say they want to do, right? So long story short, I was doing Uber a couple of weeks ago, and, I did Uber for this. Well, I'm not going to get into the story right now because I'm actually about to pick him up. I'm going to go live again, but I'm about to pick up my first mentee that I met doing Uber. And he didn't get the opportunity to get the $100 because it didn't happen like that. It was organic. I really was picking him up. He was late for school, so I kind of gave him that father type uncle talk. Man, what you doing, man? Why you late for school? That type of shit. And it just led to one thing to another, and I was explaining to him about what my mission was, and he just automatically wanted to be a part of it. So that's what we are. So this young man that I'm about to pick up did not get the incentive, but he will, because he's going to get 100% support and guidance from me and my other mentors that I'm going to bring along, So, but I'm excited because I'm about to go pick him up, my first mentee. His name is Damari, and he's going to hang out with me. We're going to go to the baseball game with my son, Kamai, and my other boy, who's 17, Kairos, and we're just going to hang out, man, and tap in. And I'm going... You'll see from the beginning, this will be how Father Type works, because I'm going to make videos and I'm going to keep you guys posted on how we're going to bring every mentee one at a time from A to Z, starting where they are, and we're going to take them to the promised land, one at a time, guaranteed. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to go back live once I do pick them up. But I'm excited, man. I wanted to share that with y'all. Father Type, a place where dreams are mandatory. The only requirement to be a part of the program is you must have a dream. If you don't, go back and get one and come back. If not, we'll sit down and have a conversation and help figure out what that is. But that's the only requirement to being a part of the program, because now we have something tangible that we can go for. And we can attach whatever resources that we need to help them get there, 100%. So anyway, I'll tap back in as soon as I pick them up. Love y'all. We're back. So I'm out here in Fort Pierce. Just turned on Martin Luther King Ave, about to pick up my first mentee, Damari. I'm excited, y'all, man. Out here doing this. Listen, when you get a chance to live in your purpose, and it don't take money, my whole mission right now is I'm doing exactly what I would do if I had $1 million. It's what I always wanted to do. It's what I've always been doing. I've done it with my own children. You know, I have 8 children, and I'm fully invested into their dreams, into cultivating, raising strong men and women first, and then success comes from that. So first you need to be a successful man. Like, you just need to know what manhood means, what womanhood means, some principles, some values, and then you attach whatever dreams and goals that you want to accomplish with that. And you can't lose when you understand how to conduct yourself as a man or a woman, whichever one. Man meaning mankind. It's a sense of responsibility, a sense of integrity, respect. All these things come into play. And I've managed to do that with my own children, my household. And I'm finally getting an opportunity to share that, to teach, to help young men do it with theirs. If they have one or if they want one. But just help cultivate whatever that dream is, and help them understand how important it is to be leaders and men of our community. So this is my first mentee, like I said earlier, but I'm pulling up. Let me see if he's ready. And we're going to go enjoy ourselves, man, at the baseball game. Tap in, see what, where we are, what's on the brain. How can I help? One young man at a time. And I need y'all help, because this whole mission I can't do by myself. That's why I have, I'll be hitting the streets looking for sponsors, looking for donations to help with the mission, because it takes a village. So now I'm doing all this work, and this is what I'm passionate about. And I don't really care at the end of the day of whether I'm able to do all of it by myself right now. I'm just doing my part. And so, man, I love it. Pulling up right here. Where my man at? We out here in Fort Pierce. Meet his I told him I wanted to meet his mom. He has a mother. But his dad passed away a few years ago. So he really doesn't have a father, should I say. But he's got people in his family, but don't have that one-on-one, that support. I'm here, man. It's what I do. This is what I've been doing. This is what I always wanted to do. And it don't, it take time, man. It take passion, it take understanding to be able to do and help the community, help these young men. Because we need it. We need it bad. I needed it bad. My homeboys needed it bad. Like, we need that. We need elders out here. We need father type mentalities. Because really, father type is not even, it's not based on gender. It's not, you can't be a father type because you're a woman. Yeah, the term does sound like it's talking more to men who are fathers, but that's not where the term comes from. The term comes from, it's a concept. It's a way of being. It's a way how to love and support and respect each other as people, right? So a woman can be father type because the creator, or at least my creator, made both, man and woman, like made mankind. So the idea of having those attributes of being loving, of being supportive, of being caring and patient and having integrity and all of these things, having a dream. That idea is not just for men. That idea is for women too. Because women have a very important role in life just as men do. Like, you can't have one without the other. And you can't have one without the other. Like, it goes both ways. So I understand that. So father type is a concept that we all need to take in and start grabbing these kids, man. Like, grabbing them, talking to them. Don't walk past them. Stop walking past them. Knowing they dead wrong. Knowing that they not doing what they supposed to be doing. Knowing that they supposed to be in school. But we just mind our business. The kids is worth it, man. I understand minding grown folks' business, and you know, because it's fucked up out here. It's a lot of crazy things, a lot of bullshit going on. The world has changed. But the children, they don't deserve for the world to just walk right past them. They don't deserve that. I truly believe that. If my child was out, I wouldn't want nobody to walk right past him. If he was out doing some old dumb shit and seemed like he was lost, pull him to the side, man. Help him find his way. It don't cost much, but a conversation. And you'd be surprised the people that you may know that may be in place to help them. Once you start having these conversations, and then you start remembering the resources you may have. You might know somebody to help them get their credit fixed. You might know somebody to help them build a business. You might help some, whatever it is. But you don't know until you tap in with the youth. Tap in. That's what I'm doing, man. One at a time. While this dude is sitting out here, while I'm out here waiting for him. This is what happened the first time when he called me. I was doing Uber, and he was late for school. That's how I met him. He was late for school, but he was over in PSL, Port St. Lucie, so he was staying with his aunt. But his mother lived up here in Fort Pierce. Y'all here in Fort Pierce, man. It's an area that's pretty new to me. I used to come out here way back in the days, but not a lot. But Fort Pierce, man, you know, we out here waiting on them to come out. He had me waiting the first time, too. He had me waiting. He was already late for school, right? And then on top of that, I pulled up, and he not even ready. I'm waiting another 5-10 minutes in front of his house while he already late for school. So that already told me he on some bullshit. Mission is. So yeah, you want to tell him how we met? You camera shy?
A little bit.
A little bit? My man say he camera shy. I don't believe it. You ain't camera shy, man. Just talk to him. You want to tell him?
You can tell him.
I already told him a whole lot. So I met him, my man right here, Damari. He used to play football too. He got hurt. 19. He's 19. Put the seatbelt on, man. Doing an Uber. Like I said, I picked him up. He called me. He was late for school. And then he had me waiting outside even later for school. I think, like I said, I was waiting 5-10 minutes outside for him. Yeah. And he was already late. So, like I said, that told me right there, man, you on some bullshit. I'm like, man, what you got going on, bro? He was like, nothing. I'm just late for school. So that's how the conversation kind of just went into what, man, you know, you got to get yourself together, man. What you got going on? So I just started explaining to him about what, you know, father type was. Actually, I had Emmanuel.
Yeah, your son? Yeah, he was in here.
So, no, that was the second time.
Yeah, the second time.
That was the second Uber. Okay. Yeah, the second Uber. The first Uber is when I met him. I had Emmanuel in here. But yeah, so we just got into that type of conversation on the way to school. He was with his aunt, which is in PSL, and he goes to school at in Fort Pierce. So we was like, man, anytime you need a ride, bro, call me. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta. I can save you some money, and I can make some money. I think it was 40 he paid. I got 20. So I was like, well, shit, next time I'll charge you 30. I can make 10 and you can save 10. That's how that went. But anyway, that was just for the Uber thing. So we just got into the conversation. He on the phone right now.
Can I answer? Alright.
So yeah. Long story short, man, he was late for school. I picked him up. And we just got into the conversation, man. What you doing with your life? You know, what I'm doing, what I want to do, help. And we just been in touch ever since. Just tapping in, see what we can do, man. The program is up and running, but it's not really like we don't have a place yet. But that don't stop me from being out here in the field and getting these mentors to be a part of the program. So that's where we are, man. But anyway, I'm gonna tap back in. We're gonna head down to this baseball game. And yeah, go from there. Father Type, a place where dreams are mandatory. It's going down. Love y'all, man. Enjoy. He said I wasn't recording. I thought I was recording.
It's hot out here.
It's hot out here, man.
100 degrees. Crazy.
Hanging out, man. That's what it's all about. Father Type, man. Each one teach one. It's my little man right here. Nephew.